Missing out with Stroll. I guess we're gonna start knocking them out in order. And with this, my journey with him will come to an end. Maybe, yeah, let's go talk to him. At least we have something to do at night. It was hard to find something to do. Hey, Stroll.
At last.
Tomorrow we settle things with the Wii for good. We are as prepared as we can be. Why not pass the time over a hot meal at the Honeybee? I was just there!
Now then.
Let's dig in. I asked Fabian to go all out and load us up with some extra special dishes. Is this my last supper? So I see, so this is my last supper. No, don't even joke like that. Just enjoy the meal and think of it for preparation for tomorrow. Fabian kept it coming if you would. Keep it coming if you would. What, mister, you ate all that meat? I served more than people usually finish too. Should I bring out another helping? No, this was more than enough. It was great, thank you. Tomorrow you're going to fight, right? Almost correct, Maria. Sorry. We're trying to fight and win. Then this guy here will become king and make this a good country. A good country? A peaceful country where no one cries. A country where no one will cry anymore. Yeah, so you won't cheer us on.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll always cheer for you. Miss Fabian will too, right? Naturally, we'll wait here, bated breath, for their triumphant return, won't we? Bye. Bye. Toodaloo. A good country, you know. Hey, my guy, I felt like even for a moment that Louis' ideology had merit. I might not be in this fight. But we know that's not the case. He desires a country where the weak and helpless are cold. Everyone would know and see that, yet doing nothing. No one should benefit by saving such people. They would be written off as a loss, and yet the masses still support Louis. When did our country become so bleak? We help anyone in need. It started a little more than a clever campaign slogan, but thinking back, I think we felt all the power in those words. Still, speaking the words is easy, but acting on them is another thing entirely, even for a king. I'm not giving up either way. You're right, but that's just because it's difficult doesn't mean I'm going to give up. And that's what makes you you.
Got a moment?
Remember the inheritance my parents left me as all the people of Hylia? Our people are our greatest fortune. I will never forget that. My parents were good lords, and the people of Hylia love them for it. I truly hope with all my heart that this country becomes that and more.
Take this.
So I want you to have this. Thank you. This short sword has been passed down through House Hyletus for generations. It's said to protect its owner. The fact that it survived until now is proof enough.
Hey.
No matter what happens tomorrow, win, don't die. You must fight for the sake of the many lives in this country.
It'll be all right.
It'll be alright. I'll be right there with you. I believe in you, dude. Jill and I shared a firm oath to each other and then finish our meals. Please don't want to take any more for eating. No more eating. Okay, who's next to hang out? We could just go in order. Let's go Heisman.
What should we do?
Perhaps I should invite him. Let's get going with Heisman. You're in the runner.
Finally.
So it all ends tomorrow. I could use some time to collect my thoughts beforehand. Would you care to join me for a bit? Yeah. More sake. Tonight's drink is quite exquisite indeed. What happened to Celine? You're a nerd. Don't be hungover tomorrow.
Hold on.
Are you gonna be able to fight tomorrow with a hangover? Surely I haven't earned enough respect to avoid being lumped in with theorists. It should take a great deal more than this to dull my senses. 4 years being thrown under the bus. It's been a long road, yes, but tomorrow we fight to decide the fate of this country. Just a strange notion to contemplate. I'm probably the drunk one right now. For you to see, I use alcohol to blunt the edge of sorrow's blade. No, rather it was a self-administrated poison which I used to hasten my own departure from this world. But as it graces my lips on this night, I find that the flavor, see, I think I'm the drunk, has changed completely. Is it better now? Does it taste better now? Why? As I think the alcohol becoming part of my flesh and blood, it permeates that much deeper. Previously it mattered not when I died, but now I've dedicated myself to living on for my son. I shall no longer wait death, but will endeavor to not waste life. Tomorrow, clutching all that I have left of him, I hope to witness the dawn of a new future for this country. That is my new purpose, the reason I rise each day.
Cheers.
And so tonight I raise my glass and make a toast to my star of hope. Are you drunk? Are you drunk? When I was resigned to live out of my days in the cave, who came with me with a renewed hope and tow? Who else could it be but you? And it's not just gosh darn, I think I am. It's not just who I and it's not just whom you've inspired. In addition to my fellow villagers, a great many people now believe in the brighter future, with only common thread among them being you. Whatever darkness lies before us, I believe the ideals you herald will shine above many.
Surely.
For those who suffer, for those who roam without purpose, and for those who paralyze inaction, with the light upon their breasts, they shall step forward once more.
Now then.
Before we return inside, there's something I would like to give you. Ashen Meteorite Bracelet. It is an amulet from my hometown, crafted from a rock that's shimmers even in a total absence of light, perfect for finding one's way. My parents often give them to their children, hoping the amulet will protect their kin when they cannot. Befitting of our situation, is it not? You guys were such a good dad. Now then, let us head back and prepare. An eventful day is ahead of us. Aizumi and I headed back inside of the Gauntlet Runner. Hold on, I wanted to see something.
What now?
I want to see the architect. Huh. Can I? Hold on. There's a trickster, right? Where did I put you on this one? I want to see something. Infernal. Someone's fallen. Okay. Yeah. It's not that. No. Here. Mend? Adds resistance? Oh. Mage Surge. Cool. Oh. Okay, that's not. Oh my god, that magic is dumb. That magic is dumb. Okay. Wait. Juna? It's foolish, but I wonder if you heard my last request. Maybe? Yeah, let's go see.
Hey.
We're finally fighting Louis tomorrow. If you wouldn't mind, there's somewhere I'd like to go before the fight. Will you come with me? Where are they going? No? Here we are. Are we going to the church? Yeah, that makes sense, because Rella was here. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense a little bit.
On a second.
Tomorrow's a battle we put our lives on the line for. I thought I let Rella and Philadeo know. Oh. Is this place sentimental? Does this place have sentimental value to you? It was here that my sister lived and treated the sick. She saw that work as her atonement, but she saved so many lives in the process. Fidelio and Basilia were two of those people who she brought them back from the brink of death. Feels like ages ago now. Bella and Fidel kept their emotions buried deep, but the love they had for my singing was real, wasn't it? They loved more than that.
No.
Their love wasn't limited to your voice. I just wonder if that's true. Sometimes I think singing is all I amount to, and while I'm proud of it's made me self-sufficient, it can be a lonely way to live. I guess sometimes I just want to be accepted for who I am as a person and not just a pretty voice.
And?
Why am I spilling my guts like this? Hey, don't blame me, I accept you. I accept you as a person, Juno. Now hold on, you just can't say that kind of thing with a straight face I'd call foul. Then again, you did make me a promise, remember? You promised we'd make a world where people could listen to me sing with peace in their hearts, and thinking about it, something struck me. Where would you live in? Where would you be in a scenario listening from a faraway throne, or would you be by my side? I've been meaning to ask you that, but I kept putting it off. Your answer would feel like our story ends, and I'm not ready for it to be over.
Yep.
I'll ask you this when this is truly over. After the day of the hero and you become king, then you can answer me. I look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks, now I feel like I can fight with everything I've got tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a performance of a lifetime. I expect you in the audience, Bella Fidel. Well, it's getting late. Let's head back.
Look at this.
Oh, one more thing. I want you to have this and hold it closely. You'll never forget me. Erica, oh, the flower. This flower used to represent fear and humiliation to me. But once you become king, I hope it comes to mean liberty. One day this country will balk at the very idea of innocent children turned slaves. It may not be easy. In fact, many will probably oppose it. But we still have to make it happen. We have to believe in our ideals and continue onward. Hey, my guy? You feel the same way, don't you? Gina and I went back together, discussing our hope for a better future. I think I might just platinum this game like during the Christmas break that I'm gonna be having. Okay. Juna. Oh my gosh, I have so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more to go! Let's go.
I must say.
I am prepared, and so... Everything will be decided tomorrow. I'd like to visit my brother before we fight. Would you teleport me to Rhea? Imagine if we didn't do all this talking with him. Huh. Idani! Long time no see. Brother?
You've come.
Oh, if it isn't my dear sister, and with Hey My Guy Intel. Have you come all this way to see me? Yes, I needed to talk with you at any cost. We told Idani about tomorrow's decisive battle against Louis. Your sister? Can I be honest with you? I kinda underappreciated her at first. But ever since that fight with the dragon that was like locked in your temple, the dragon temple, I have grown to appreciate her to the point I think she now belongs in the final team. She is that good. Tomorrow is finally the day, is it? Then allow me to take this opportunity to speak with you. Once you stop Louis and take the throne, what are your plans for what follows? Surely you don't imagine the book will close on the happily ever after. Your people will not be monolith. Even your supporters who agree with you have varied expectations, and those differences will drag you down. All as enemies lurk in the shadows. I have to follow through unprepared. You're right, and I'm prepared for that. You worry too much, brother. Hey, my guy has us with him. No matter how thorny the path he walks becomes, we are all determined to walk it beside him. Good, if you are so resolved, I have nothing but further to say. I pray with every step you take, the path bears fruit. Listen, for word of our victory tomorrow, brother, we're going to survive and we will certainly return to the island.
Now that you mention
Oh wait, I had something I wanted to give you. Hey, my guy, I'll run into the house to retrieve it. Uh-oh. Hey, Eupha, always in such a hurry. She'll never change. I've been looking after her for a long time, but I'm thinking it's time to entrust that role to someone else. Leave her to me.
Yeah.
I like you to entrust me with that role. I'm glad to hear you say that. Eupha trusts you too. Actually, it's quite clear she does more than that. If you've been planting false expectations in my sister's head, I hope you know I won't stay quiet about it. Uh-oh. It sends hostility from me, Denny, who's sporting a fake smile. It looks like you two are having a rousing conversation. Indeed, we were talking about the swarms of vicious man-eating sharks that teem in the night sea. I was telling him that if someone were to be thrown, they died instantly. The adults told me that all lie. Told me that lie all that time when I was a child. Bad children who lie will be thrown into the sea at night, they say. You're looking pale. Hey, my guy, what's wrong? Well, didn't you say you have something to give him? Ah, yes, I do. Here, my guy, for your hands only. Rippling shell. This is the shell of my ripple snail. It's a good luck charm here on the island. If you hold it into your ear, you can hear the sound of the ocean. Oh, tradition says it contains a prayer for its owner to return home safely, just like how the waves return to shore. Wives give these to their husbands when they head out to sea. Oh no! That's quite the gift. Did I say they're husbands? Anyway, let's get going. We got a big day ahead of us. Well, the king needs a priestess. We said our goodbyes to Danny and returned to the Grand Trad. Please take me back. Alright, Basilio near us. Let's go talk some more. There's a little I can do, but let me. Yes, things stand where they stand.
Perhaps.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Hang out with you.
No.
You need to be concerned on my behalf. Yeah, let's go talk.
Oh, any one of them.
I didn't think you'd come to see me like a time like this. Huh? Well, welcome. You come all this way. We can talk as long as you like. No, time is of the essence. Or I can't waste time. Those Eupha children I took in seem to be regaining their spirits little by little. The grief of losing their parents and hometown is not easily buried, of course, but I thought enlisting them as my helpers might provide a welcome distraction. Nothing unsafe, I hope. Helpers? What are they helping with? I have no intention of putting such children on anything dangerous. That's what I have you here for, after all. Yeah, I still remember that first quest. I've been racking my brain trying to think of functions for an igniter that would have no use as a weapon. For lack of any ideas of my own, I asked the children. It's like I opened the floodgate idea after idea. Jet shoes based on prolusions, super brooms that clean the floor with water and magic combined. Someone's a fan of Disney's Fantasia.
Right.
Sounds like fun.
Yes.
Indeed, they dreamed all kinds of things. Even better is that all their suggestions really could help improve people's lives, with a little adjustment for practicality. They also suggested a pen that could write sparkling text, and an instrument that could play itself. Of course, I asked what the point of these trifles could be. In response, it'd be fun. In short, they're playing things that took me entirely off guard. Their suggestions weren't worthless as weapons. They barely even sounded useful, but I could certainly see them putting smiles on children's faces.
Fair point.
Perhaps that's just what this country needs. Something good for nothing but a smile now and then. I think you're right.
Yes.
It might do some good, but I'm thinking of something a little broader than igniters alone. Sanctism dominates this country in many ways. They profit off of every destructive igniter sold, while entertainment and tools of simply utility are restricted. I'm going to change that. I'll make this country known for better products, tools for happiness instead of violence.
Listen.
As for the country you dream of, you've not set foot on that path yet. To look at the distance, you must tread. Many would advise against it, but I will walk beside you. I know I can count on you. Just watch between my connections, my tech, and my business sense. It's a simple task. Give me a hand. Reaching out to someone without any sort of self-interested calculation. I hadn't done this since I was a child. I was too scared. Yet somehow, you make it possible. My dreams, my aspirations. Let this handshake be as entrusting them to you. A small trinket of some sort was placed in my palm, entrusted to me. Roberta's brooch.
Here.
Personally cut and polished, I'll have you know. I look for a magla crystal that gleams with the same clarity as your eyes. It is a meager little thing to hold, but I hope you can feel how heavy my wishes have made it. My fortune favor you. Don't die, hey my guy. You are hope for the children, for me, and it's not so easy to replace. I won't die. Proceeds to die like 10 times. I spent some time with Brigitte, talking of our hopes for changes soon to come. Can't I have like so much I'm so strong. I have so much endurance, trust me. Alright, let's get Katharina out of the way. That guy, he keeping his chin up, ain't he? Let's go talk. Hi.
You know something?
Heard you going to face off against that blighter, Louis. Well, I for one think you got him whipped. I'll say, there was something I wanted to tell you. Got a minute? I better be a minute.
Hey, so...
You remember how I said I had something to tell you? Well, the educational program we founded is really doing aces. You're doing great things. Congratulations. I know you've been working really hard. Thanks. I do admit I've gotten my nose to the grindstone a lot lately. Just goes to show we can make a place for ourselves in the world without stealing and deceiving. You taught me that, you know? It was you who got my friends the opportunity to make a decent living. Some of them even moved to the other towns and open up shop. At this rate, I'm gonna have to take up something new just to keep up.
What?
Do you mean you're moving somewhere to where? That's a good question. I was thinking maybe somewhere overseas. I've been thinking on another thing I once told you. That we're allies fighting for this country. Our paths are different, but we have a common goal. Got a couple of thoughts running loose in my noggin. Actually, if you become king, I think I'll journey abroad. I bet someone in charge could use some intel from faraway lands. I could get them for you. A king's gonna need all the help he can get. I'm up for that would be perfect. That's perfect for you, Catherine. I'll be counting on you. Then I'll find out what's good, what's bad, and what's going on in the world and report back. We can solve the world's issues together. Whoa. Word of warning, though. Don't let this country go to dogs while I'm gone. If everybody's not prancing around all merry like when I get back, I'll knock you a good one. I will reflect or resist. I won't much care to not to see your ugly mug for long spurts, but... Who you calling ugly? Better make yourself a useful, I suppose. I'm gonna do what I do best, and the only payment I want is you watching over me. I'll tell you, let you think good and hard on what I mean by that. Sure. Proper draft. I'm out of here. Except for this one thing. There was something everyone made for you, so here you go. Wooden doll sculpture.
I present to you.
Reeve for your thoughts. They tried to make it look like you. Not bad, eh? Everyone brought their best talents, whether it was carving the wood, painting, those pretty colors, all that. If we can mass produce those dolls and make a good souvenir, yeah? We make it in Ukrainian specialty item. Like crony, oh no. Like they say, dream big, tomorrow's battle is only the first piece of that dream. So you better put all the stops in when this country's gonna be ours for the building. I spent some time with Katharina, trying not to let her excitement get the best of her. It's a lot of mag. A lot of mag. Mag is never an issue. Alright, I kind of want to save Alonso for a lot. I loved hanging out with Alonso. Alonso, I love him.
You've come.
Now I hear you got a rather difficult path ahead of you. But I'm happy you came to see me despite it all. You've come all this way, so will we have ourselves a wee chat?
The truth is...
Ever since the attack from the human, the townspeople have slowly but surely come around to participating in security activities. I consider that a great welcome change, but... Don't fret. There's no need to fret. I know that much thanks to you for saying so. The security policies and methods of self-government and all that needs to buy in from the people. We need everyone's voices to both speak and be heard. The hope is we can find a compromise among all the different opinions and make a change. It's not easy leading such an unfair, let me tell you. You can do it, Barnum.
You'll be fine.
I know you can. Thanks for the support. You're no stranger to what I'm talking about, are you? A king chosen by the people will be different from any other king we've ever had. Every citizen expects something from you, and you'll feel a little duty to live up to that expectation. This country is made up of allied states with a major city as the capital of each state, but now they all exist under one nation. Each region has their own rich and complex history and cultures. The wishes of the people are all different, are also different. And you'll be king of all this. How do you think you're gonna possibly hear other people's opinions? I'll just ask them. I suppose my only option is to go around and solicit their opinions in earnest. Well, at least you got the right intentions, but considering your position and the number of subjects involved, ain't the most practical thing. Here's what I think. A single king cannot possibly listen to each and every one of his subjects. However, if you take a look at the country by region and town, you'll find people such as myself. I can govern this town according to whatever your kingly wishes may be, and I can collect my people's opinions and transmit them to you. So that way the king and the people can have a direct connection to each other. We just need other leaders to follow suit. That's reassuring. That's reassuring to think about. I believe you'll be a righteous king and many others behind you do too. That says, some will only follow whoever they think will come out the strongest. Mayhaps some follow you out of fear, just as with Louis. You've the duty toward them just as any other, though. No doubt you'll have days where you just want to run away. And on those days, remember, this is where... Oh my gosh. Remember this. There are those who are determined to walk with you through thick and thin.
Don't you worry.
They believe in and support you. They correct you when you err. And little by little, you'll look back and see more and more people behind you.
Have a look.
Now that reminds me, the townspeople wanted to give this to you. Oh, please no food. Oh, dessert glass lantern. They fused the glass and someone has to make this. It's a specialty household item unique to Martera. Everyone here makes use of it. In fact, they hope to make production of this major industry in Martera. Our artisans practice pretty hard these days. Just you watch, my city's gonna flourish under your rule. Yeah, I hope so too. Alright,